Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we're checking out a video titled Reason to Move to the UK, Why I Left the USA for UK, from one English to another English. Well, if I'm honest, I sometimes say it in the videos, sometimes I don't, but I do have family ties to the United Kingdom. I do, right? But outside of that, I've always been a little bit, I don't know. I've been a little bit jealous. I'd say I wouldn't say jealous. Jealous is a strong word. I've been a little bit, I don't know how to express it, but I've always had an eye for the UK. I've always loved how they sounded. I've always loved the accent. I've always loved a lot of things from the UK. For example, my favorite singer, Adele, she's British, for crying out loud. I love the British accent. I just love the place. It's just that, oh, okay, I like that place. You know what I mean? It's just that. So today we're going to find out why this woman left the United States and went to the UK. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Thank you for watching as usual. Please do like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, click that link in the pinned comment section and you can recommend it. Check it out as soon as possible. Without further ado, guys, let's get into this video.
Over the last 5 years, I have lived and traveled all over the world. It started off by getting a teaching job in China right after graduation and living there for, a year, followed by 6 months of backpacking Asia, then moving to Prague for another teaching job, and then Vietnam after that. Once I was done teaching, I was able to get a fully remote job and live the digital nomad lifestyle while traveling South America, which was, oh my god, it was incredible. And honestly, I had every intention of continuing to do that, lifestyle for the next year and maybe even next year too, all around Europe. So you might be asking yourself, why did you move to the UK then? Or what made me want to live here? So like I said, I had a fully remote job and we were kind of toying with the idea of bouncing around Europe month to month like we did in South America, or doing like 3 months in Europe and 3 months out, like maybe in the UK, Turkey, or somewhere outside the Schengen zone, since Americans are only allowed to stay in that area for 3 months at a time. It was never really on our agenda to just like fully move to the UK and settle here. But long story short, I ended up getting an amazing job opportunity here in the field I've always dreamed of working in. So it just...
She said the Schengen thingy zone. I don't think the UK is in that. I don't think the UK is in the Schengen thingy. I don't know. Why is it that word? When I was moving to Finland, I saw that. I was like, am I in Asia? Why does that word sound Asian? Like, what? I still have trouble pronouncing that word. I know it's probably because I don't use it quite often, right? But it was something strange for me. That one word, it was like, it sounds like Shanghai, China, or it just sounds Asian to me. And I'm not being disrespectful, please. I'm just a little bit, what do you say, back in my old confused days, I guess. But it's a very, interesting word. But I don't think the UK is in that area. I could be sure it's not. I'm not sure, but y'all let me know.
Worked out, and all of our plans were completely changed within like a week, which has just been so crazy, trying to find an apartment, which, oh my god, honestly is the most challenging and frustrating process I've ever been through. I'll do a full video on that later, and all the other things that come along with moving to a new place. So the short answer to the question, why did I personally move to the UK, is I got a great job opportunity, but I wanted to focus this video on reasons why you should move to the UK, or the pros of moving to the UK from the US, in my opinion.
So you scammed me.
Don't kill me if you don't agree with some of these points. They are simply my opinion. First off, let's talk about the working culture. This is something I've always disliked about America and American culture in general. We just focus our entire lives around work, and I want to focus my life on living, enjoying my life, which a lot of other countries do so well, especially in Europe, but also here in the UK too. So at my current job that I just got, I am a full-time employee, and that means working 35 hours a week, which is so crazy to me. 35? I thought that was a typo on my work contract, but no, it's real. I also get 38 vacation days a year, 33 to use whenever I please, and 5 more because we are...
Hold on. What did 35? 35 seems so small. 35 hours just seems small. Like, damn, what? You ain't putting in no work. I'm just playing when I said you ain't putting in no work, but 35 just seems so small. Like it, like what? How, what? 35 just seems really small. Like, did you say 35 a week? 35 hours a week. And I'd imagine that it's 5 days a week. So we gonna go 35 divided by 5 is 7 hours. So you're trying to tell me that the 40 hours, it's like 5 hours. Wait, hold on. What? 40 hours divided by 5 is 8 hours. So you're telling me that that's how different that math becomes just by 1 hour of working each day? That's crazy because I'm used to the 40 plus, right? 40 and over, hearing about 40 hours and over. But like when she said 35, it's like, but it really isn't that much of a difference. It's simply just because it's 7 hours a day compared to 8 hours a day. That's actually insane.
So crazy to me. I thought that was a typo on my work contract, but no, it's real. I also get 38 vacation days a year, 33 to use whenever I please, and 5 more because we are closed the week between Christmas and New Year's. And I think any American would agree that that is just insane. Like most of my jobs in the US have always been about 5 vacation days per year. So when I read 38 in my contract, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, wow, they actually genuinely want me to have a good work-life balance. What a concept. Also, just to go along with this, the maternity leave is up to 1 full year, which again is just so crazy to me considering the US federal law entitles you to 0 days. But anyways, moving on. Another huge factor for me and probably anyone considering moving here is its geographical location. Like practically anywhere in Europe is less than a 2-hour flight away, and you can find incredibly cheap flights. Like when I just use Google Flights flexible searching options and just click, anywhere in Europe at any time, I've found round trip flights to Malaga, Spain for £20, Oslo, Norway for 33.
Stop that bullshit, man. Stop that bullshit. Where y'all finding cheap ass flights? Bro, this shit real? There's no way I could fly to, like, dude, I'm in Europe and I'm not even experiencing these things, bro. Like, I am, like, some of the times, bro, like, let me tell you, bro, like, when you don't know something, it's like, it's a pain in the ass. Like, Helsinki's right there. Stockholm is right there. That's 48 euros to go there. Like, Edinburgh, I've always heard about that place. Amsterdam, Berlin, Budapest, Zurich, Rome, Athens, Malta, Barcelona, 33 euros? Bro, that's lunch. Lisbon. Oh, yo, that's crazy. I don't even know how to like, dude, how?
Pounds, Rome, Italy for £38. So if you're just living here full time, just whenever you find a cheap flight like that, you can easily just pop over there for the weekend. So as someone who absolutely loves to travel, this is a huge positive for me to be able to see as much of Europe as I can.
Named App of the Year and Editor's Choice. Available on Windows, iPad, and Mac, Liquid goes beyond reading and note-taking, letting you review documents faster, find facts effortlessly, see the connections other people miss, and save time. Go past the limits of paper with Liquid Text.
But also, I've been dying to travel more of the Middle East, and the flights are still, super quick and affordable to some of those countries as well. Obviously, comparing that to the States. Like, I've found flights to Israel for only £80 round trip, and it's only 5 hours away. So it could easily be done in a 4 to 5 day trip, which you...
Ain't no way no damn flight for $80 5 hours away. Like, bro, come on, dog. Like don't give me that bullshit, bro. Come on, dog. $80. Don't do that. Don't lie to me, shorty.
Obviously could not do from the States. And lastly, because it's such a huge travel hub with, a ton of airport options, it really is easy for friends and family to come visit from the States, which I like. There are several direct flights daily from LA to London, and I found such good deals. So it'll be nice to actually have visitors while we're living here. And to piggyback off the last point, yes, it's so close to so many amazing and beautiful travel destinations, but the UK within itself is a major travel destination. It has way more diversity than I ever knew before moving here, and since it's so well connected by trains and buses, it's relatively easy to see it all even though I don't have a car. Like, not only do you have the big cities with beautiful architecture like London, Oxford, Edinburgh, but you also have the countrysides and the Highlands and the Lake District, and something that completely shocked me, tons of beautiful beaches and islands. Like, When you think of the UK, you do not think
beaches?
of islands with crystal clear water, but they exist. You have some white cliff with ocean views that are great for hiking. And honestly, the list just goes on. And that's something that's really important to me when I'm picking a place to live. Like, I'm from the States.
I'm probably gonna have to investigate this place. What is this place? The United Kingdom. What is this place? Beaches and islands. Wow, I didn't know that's possible. Well, I mean, the island part is not that surprising. I mean, you got Isles of Man or something like that. Y'all got some land over there because you over there, so you likely would have, right? But it's a bit strange, the beach part.
We are a massive country filled with so much to do and so many beautiful sights to see. And that's how I felt when living in China and Vietnam too. Like, yes, they were great travel hubs for traveling other parts of Asia, but the amount of things to do just within each of these countries is insane. And since I'm always itching for a travel adventure, it's perfect for me, I'm so excited to get out and find these beautiful hidden gems all over the UK, since there's just so much more to do and see here than most people think, myself included. This next point is specific to living in London and probably some of the other big cities in the UK, like Birmingham or Edinburgh, but I love not having to drive. And unless you live in New York or Chicago back in the States, you absolutely have to drive. Like,
yeah,
I just much prefer walking everywhere and taking public transportation everywhere. I feel like I'm always active and like working out without even really realizing it. Plus, I really feel like I get to know my city more when I'm walking around instead of driving. Like, you should see my average steps for the month of June being back home in LA. It's very, very sad versus being here the month of August. Like, you can literally see the difference.
Damn, you ain't putting in no work. Hold on. Will my phone show my average steps? Hold on. Let me see if I can compare with her, because I don't have my Apple Watch anymore. Right? I don't have it anymore, which is... I see 477 steps right here. This cannot be for... This has to be for today. This today. Okay, so freaking July 6th, I had 5,500 steps. And mind you, this when I put my phone down, this is only recording with my phone down. So, damn, Shorty wasn't moving back when she was in America. She wasn't moving at all because I don't have my Apple Watch, right? So yeah, that's actually crazy. For June, I literally averaged 5,600, and I do not have my Apple Watch. I've not had my Apple Watch for such a long time. Give it to me. Come, what the hell, man? Like, I'm trying to show y'all what's going on, but the camera don't want to. What? Yeah, y'all can see that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have an Apple Watch on, so it actually, that's not accurate. But that's crazy. She wasn't doing no walking, man. 11,000 is not impressive for me. In my humble opinion, it's not impressive because I'm telling you, I walk past that like easily, right? But it's okay.
The stats don't lie, and you feel the difference too. Like, it's just so funny because back home I literally live on the same street as a grocery store, but it's like weird to walk there. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but basically I don't go to the store unless I get a ride. Like, you will not see me walking there, but here I'm like, wow, it's 3 miles away. Like, sweet, let's just walk. It's just a totally different culture, and it's really socially acceptable to just walk.
Ain't nobody walking 3 miles. I'm just being real with you. Like, walking 3 miles is like, I'm not trying to exaggerate it, but like, I think the most miles I've walked is probably 8, right? 8 miles. I think I walked 8 miles by myself, right? And it's not that hard, but it's very difficult with that sun on your body and the cars coming at you. And yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best, but 3 miles walking, it's not that big of a deal. But going to the store for 3 miles, no, I'm driving, because like, you got bags and stuff, so no.
Everywhere, since most people are doing it. I'm sure there are more things, like as soon as I'm done recording this or I post it, I'm gonna think of more, but those are really like the main reasons why I moved to the UK and why I'm so happy to be here. You know, the working culture, the travel opportunities, both inside the UK and all around, you know, Europe, Middle East, and like, you know, close regions, and not having to drive everywhere or own a car, which is expensive. Obviously, since I live here now, I have so much UK content and London specific content coming your way, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on full, like,
I rocks with it. I respect it, but them flights, they got me tweaking though. Like the flights that she mentioned, they really got me tweaking because I really don't understand how is it possible for you to have such cheap flights. Like I know I'm new to this place known as Europe, but it's kind of strange to me to see flights that cheap. But yeah, without further ado, why am I saying that? Anyways, guys, I'm up out of here. So thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know if there is any website that I need to be checking on to get these cheap ass flights. But either ways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.